Well, hey guys. This is definitely practice. This is officially my first episode of Galerie de Rochelle. However, I literally just finished painting this wall, as you can see. So I'm not in my gallery attire like I would want to be, but camera angles are still fun. Today, through a bit of curveball, I had both of my cameras go out on me, so I had to improvise, but here we are. Today I'm going to introduce some of my newest pieces, kind of talk about them a little bit, and answer any questions that anybody might have. And anything that you might want to see from an artist, me specifically, I would love to see it, love to hear it, and that way I can provide you guys with value. Like, art to me is absolutely vital, and the fact that a lot of people don't see how it's valuable kind of blows my mind. So that's something that I am very passionate about, is bringing that to the attention of people. So this is my epoxy art collection. I have 9 pieces in it so far. 7 of them available. So I did want to start off with the ones that have sold already, because these are pretty cool. This is part of a series. Okay, as you can see, it is the first of the series, and I call this Heartburned. As you can see, there is a heart in the middle of the canvas, and that actually happened with my heat gun. That was actually not intentional, but it came out really cool. And art has taught me a lot about that. Like, when life happens, you just kind of got to roll with it. And sometimes it turns out really good, and then sometimes you kind of have to adjust and make it work for you. So that was kind of the feeling of this piece. And as you can see, it is very shiny. I'm going to try to do a close-up. Excuse the lighting, I don't know how that is for you guys. So yeah, you guys can see it's got the cells here, and then it's got the gold and the blue. Okay. Alright. So that was the first piece I did. And epoxy is kind of expensive, so I was trying to use it sparingly, but it actually takes a lot to do the different layers and the colors. So that brings me to my second piece. I call this Unearthed because it had some very earthy colors in it, and it kind of looks like an explosion to me. Like right here, it's kind of like coming out like a burst. This one is actually available still. And this size canvas is 16 by 20. It is my standard size canvas that I use. Okay. Alright, so the third one that I did was this one right here. And I call this Her Rage. This one has sold. And this one was kind of, I wanted to reflect frustration. And that's kind of, I think, it came out kind of dark, which was what I was shooting towards. Okay. Okay, and that one actually goes with this one, which is like her flame. Okay. And this is actually my favorite piece that I've done so far. It's got a lot of layers to it. So this one, you can see. So for this one, I didn't use varnish at all. This is actually epoxy resin. And because it's epoxy resin, it does seal. So like right now, if I got like dust or anything, I could just take some alcohol, like on a cloth or just a wet cloth, and scrub it off. Alright. And this is actually my next favorite piece, only because of the layers in it. So just looking at it from afar, it just kind of looks like a basic black gold piece with maybe like some white accents. But if you get up on it, you do get to see all of the color that is in the lower layers. It's got some green and some blue and some red. Some really cool earth tones. And this one is actually kind of heavy because of all the layers that I had to have. Okay. Which brings us to Indigo Ari. Name obviously inspired by the wonderful artist. So this one was cool. I kind of experimented with layers here. If you look closely, you can see how it's actually kind of more 3D painting. You can actually see the different layers that were poured, like, and feel the difference. Excuse my hands being painted up from the marble wall. But yeah, this one was a really cool one. This one also has many layers. You can see the depth in it. Thank you, Phoebe. Yeah, but this one to me, this one is, I think there's a couple different perspectives you can have on this. You can see it as dark, but I kind of see it as adventurous. It reminds me of space, which is kind of limitless. And that to me is very inspiring. You know, like, I just watched, I think the movie was Greenfall, where like, it seems like everything that comes out on Netflix now is about the end of the world. And like, that can have somebody mental crazy if you really believe like the end of the world is coming or whatever. And space to me has always been kind of a reminder of the limitations that we have as humans. You know, our life, we have a limited time span, and what you do with it, you know, you have to be efficient to really make it count. So yeah, space has really been a cool way of exploring limitations and boundaries for me, which I think really reflects in my art sometimes. This one was also really cool because it came with different layers under the color. This was very explosive. And this one is more of a flat resin painting. It doesn't really have that 3D paint effect. But I like this more because it does showcase the layers a little bit better underneath, like with the color, like just like that, like back here. You would kind of just see blue and gold with maybe some white splotches. And then as you come up on it, you do see more. There's more to it as you come closer and get to know it and really start to analyze what's going on. Alright, and that brings us to this last one. It is untitled, but it reminds me of Scattered Throughout the Earth. I'm not very religious, but I do read the Bible, and God is definitely present in my life. And in my Bible study, you know, it was talking about how God's people were scattered across the earth, and that's really what stood out to me when I made this piece. Because you got kind of like I see waves crashing and the earth going on, and then you have some type of divide or storm, like it kind of looks like the storm maps. So that's what I see in this, and that's what I tried to convey with the colors. When I do my paintings, these type of paintings, I typically do go off of the color, because color to me has so much more, it can represent more than what I can draw. To me, shapes are cool, but I can use color more to express myself. So, yeah, that was the first gallery. It did not go as planned, but I do thank you for watching. Next time I will have a little bit more time to answer any questions that you might have, anything artist-wise that you would like to know. I will have some more news tidbits. I do actually have some rolling trays and ashtrays that I came out with that I have been making these past few weeks and trying to perfect and trying to get the bubbles out of there so I can get those into production. Just to show off a few of those, I do have this green one where it's slightly transparent. These are very durable, like you can take somebody out with these. But yeah, these are 10.5 by 7.5 inches. Excuse me, 10.5 by 7 inches. And they're really, like, I use them myself in my activities. And they're really durable. They're a good flat surface that you want to use. These are really good. I've actually made some glow-in-the-dark ones that, boom, with this and let me see, the ashtray. These are actually available on my store. These do glow in the dark. They do come with a black light, like a mini black light, or you can just set it in the sun and it'll glow for a few hours. It's kind of a trippy experience. And then I also, I do offer the customized versions. This is just my title Rochelle, so you can see what it would look like. And you would put your logo here. It does glow in the dark. I do have a video of that will start circulating a little bit more once these ads start kicking in. So these are transparent. Maybe you guys can see that. Yeah, but you can choose different colors to glow. And then, like, I can swirl them, I can stripe it, patterns. If you do want anything special or anything customized, just DM me. Chances are I can probably make it. So yeah, if you want that and the plug, let's see. Here is a pink one that I did with the pink, black, and gray set. Once again, these are slightly transparent, but not transparent enough to see through. And I have the black one, black and gold. This is a really cool one. This is one of the first ones I had done, so it's not like great back here. And there's still like mess right there, so I'm not gonna actually sell this one, but this one will be a design once that will be available. And grinders. Grinders actually, they do take a little while, but they will be coming as well. Yeah, I have like this one, so I'm not including it in the set yet, but it is coming probably by next week. Let's see, what else did I do this week? I had this. This is a wood burning project I did, I think last year, that I actually ended up coming back to and finishing. I colored it in a little bit and then put some epoxy resin over it. Yeah. And then for my Bama fans, I did epoxy resin this out. So I was able to fix that. It is a little bit messed up, so this one will be discounted if anybody. This one will be $10 just for basic materials if you wanted it, but if you did want it, it is available. Alright, well, thank you guys again for watching. Next week will be a little more sophisticated, a little more put together, but this was kind of to test the angles, kind of to see the space and see what you guys are interested in watching. Thank you again. I hope you do end up creating today. I will see you next week, next Thursday, same time, 12:30. And I will have some giveaways next time. I will be giving away some, I'll have earrings to display. I have some more rolling tray sets, hopefully with a grinder. And I do have some coasters coming for like home decor stuff. So one of the things with these, you can also use these for jewelry display. They work great for any kind of tray. You can use these on your dining room table for keys or really anything. So they're just a cool little accent piece. Well, it is Thursday, and I do have some more stuff to do today to get this week rolling, to get ready for the weekend. So I do thank you guys again. You have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, and I hope you create. Thank you.